Good morning, everybody. We are here at one of the popular cafes. It's called BAsdBAN. BAsdBAN, a bakery known for its very beautiful pastries. The moment we step in, I think beyond the pastry, we realized that the whole decoration, the interior design was super futuristic and kind of like an industrial slash futuristic vibe. Very nice. I'm so glad that today's a Tuesday and we're here at about 9:30, 10 a.m. So there's no crowd. We could enjoy our pastries. So we have two pastries. The first one is a like truffle ham and cheese. So it's kind of wrapped around with a puff pastry, slightly elongated shape. They are known for their croissants, puff pastry. So like almost everything has a puff pastry element to it. The second one that we have will be the raspberry croissant. So it's being stacked with like lots of raspberry. Even when we were cutting, you just smell the truffle. And I think this is one of the flakiest croissant we've had. Very light. You don't really feel the denseness to the croissant. And I feel like the truffle is of a right balance. It's not too overpowering. The cheese is light, so it doesn't give you the very strong cheese taste, especially if you're you're not used to so much cheese. And they are pretty generous with the meat. You can see that the ham there's a big chunk in the middle. Croissant. This is the raspberry one. It's super light. It's not dense at all. You don't get that, crusty or like a dense, soggy bottom that some other bakeries have. And what I appreciate about this is that everything is very mild. Even with the raspberry, there's not much cream. It's just raspberry, so you do get that flavor of the raspberry shining through the whole bite, which is very enjoyable. Yeah, we really recommend this place if you're a croissant lover. And we recommend you come on a weekday, like during off-peak hours, so you don't get a crowd. But yeah, we're gonna finish our breakfast, and then we will be doing some walking later. Hi everybody. So we are here at Lujiazui. So it's on the right side of the Huangpu River, which is the opposite the Bond area, and is known to be a business district. The moment we left the metro station, you can see tall buildings, like really tall buildings, business people, and it happens to be the lunchtime hour, 12 p.m. So we literally entered the mall with a bunch of business people, and we decided to try Food Republic here. Very familiar name and similar concept of different food stalls and some central sitting area, and we've got typical kind of like mixed rice food, and of course, I mean, 小羊 生煎, because we love the 生煎包. Yeah, so for the mixed rice, we have the mantou and some meat dishes, vegetables, fried potato, and all of this is about 59, 60 yuan. And then we have the 小羊 生煎, which is a little bit different from the one we ordered because we have the crab one this time round. So we'll see how this goes. I think one of the familiar dish will be 土豆丝, which is essentially fried potato strips. Let's try. It's less sour than I expected. The previous one that I had in Singapore was pretty sour. So it's nice, lightly seasoned. There's this peppercorn taste. Yeah. Yeah. Pork ribs. Can you see the glistening on top? And try it. Very sweet. I'll say that it's not as tender as I would like it to be, but it's soft enough, very very flavorful. I know Shanghai tends to have their food slightly more on the sweet side, so this is nice. I mean, for a sweet tooth like me. They do have fried chicken as well. I'm gonna just step into it. It's been out for a while, so it's not as crunchy as we would like it to be. But I'm very excited to try the mantou because saw a lot of people eating it. Oh, try. Very fluffy. Some spring onion inside. I can see a bit of the savory flavor. It's a good alternative if you don't feel like eating rice, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna try the Shanghai Shenzhen. Shall we try the crab one? I think it's this one. And I'm really scared to have it burst in front of me again. Whoa, okay. So the same thing happened again. The juice is exploded again. But it's nice, I think, to have a bit of a crab kind of soup in the dumpling. Though I would say that it's a little bit different from what I expected. It's a little underwhelming. I would still go for the OG. But it's a nice try. But yeah, simple meal. Quite nice to see. Like so many different stalls in one place, many options. So if you're not sure what to eat, you can check these kind of places out. But for now, we're gonna finish our lunch and we will see you in our next location. 忘不掉，心里深处燃烧，像水族歌能相守。但愿你我情长留，悲欢离合中难免，浪迹天涯追一流。飘零岁月思念谁，犹如烟雨笼罩山丘。横跨洱河路路周成，当年小孤单寂寞，红颜犹在注地平，岂留依旧未离去。招呼呼唤的回首，山有归期风雨骤，命运妒忌不幸，我与你黄土见鸟儿归处，千秋万古等待世人。狂歌恨云烟悄几度思念流，情丝缠绕忘不掉，心里深处燃烧。Hi everybody. We just want to say that dinner today was a very special dinner because we moved hotel. We moved from our first hotel to the second hotel that is very close to Disney. The location is really good. It's just about, well, I would say about 15-minute walk to Disney. And there's this part about Shanghai Disney World is that it's open to the public. So there are like shops, restaurants, and you don't need a Disney park ticket to enter. And I mean, it's kind of late, so we were just looking for a place to eat. And it was so cold. It was probably like what 8 degree, and with the wind, like at one point I couldn't. I mean, like I really couldn't even feel my ear. So we saw Cheesecake Factory, and apparently the review is really good. And it's been years since I had Cheesecake Factory, so we came in. We know the portion is big. We saw the review. Fish and chip is good. Pasta is good. So we got the fish and chip and also the meatball pasta. So here, this is the pasta. So I've already tried it. Very tomatoey. They added more grated cheese for us. So it's really very nice. Pasta still al dente. Really good. Very tomatoey. Simple, straightforward. Cheese and tomato. Best combo. And I really like their coleslaw because it's very fresh, very light. And not too heavy on the mayo. There's a slight hint of lemon, which is nice. And I mean their fish and chips. I think the selling point is on the portion for sure. Yeah, I mean it's not super mind blowing or anything, but they do give a lot of fish. And of course they have the fries. It's slightly thick cut, so we've been craving for this for a while. And of course, the star of the show, I do have to show you this is their bread roll. Everyone raves about their bread roll because when it's served, it's like hot on the inside and like crispy on the outside, and with the butter that they have, absolutely amazing. So yeah, very hearty meal for a really chilly night tonight. So I'm gonna finish this, go back to the hotel, rest earlier so we can get ready for Disneyland tomorrow. Good night. are currently at Disney parks, and then we are. Well, I mean, we've gone through all the rides and we had snacks in between, and now we're having early dinner before heading back for fireworks. Yeah, so before heading back for the fireworks show, and yeah, just the last item on our agenda today. It was really cold. It was seven, I think 7 to 9 degrees Celsius, and with lots of wind, no sun. So I think the both of us are just frozen. I think at some point we couldn't feel our fingers, we couldn't feel our elbows, our knees are giving way. It's really funny. But I think we did well though. We managed to finish all the rides. Overall, I thought it was a really nice time in Disneyland. And one thing I want to highlight is that we chose a day that is obviously off peak Wednesday. So there weren't that many people. Even though today was cold, I thought it was really nice. So yeah, we're gonna eat some dinner and before heading back for fireworks. For dinner, we are here at a Japanese restaurant, and then we just ordered their set meal. We have the karage, there's the corn, we have the tomato udon. It also comes with two drinks, and I think we're just aiming for this bowl of soup noodle because we are really just freezing. So